Good morning, Bill Investor here. Today, practicing again, showing up to this thing. I don't know what's going on with my willpower at the moment, but it's that you gotta keep on grinding. Girls are at their mom's this week, or the weekend, and up to Thursday. So this is prime time to get going. And I guess, you know, like I said before, I make these videos to be accountable to myself. This morning I woke up with the thought of gratitude, being grateful for what currently is in my life. So I'm grateful that I can challenge myself this morning to get in this thing, because I do not want to get into it. But we're going to do it. Let's see what we have. It's like as kids in South Africa, we used to have these bags. It's like a lucky dip, but you call it a lucky packet. And it was like 5 rand, and they came all various themes. I remember there was some Popeye ones, but they changed over the years, but I remember the first ones were these, it's a printed paper bag, not a brown paper bag, but a white paper bag with the theme printed on it, and you buy it for like 5 rand, I think it was, and you open it up and there's a couple of sweeties and a toy. And so today this thing is a bit like that for me. Mainly just to see what the ice is up to in here. Let's see. Whoa. Oh, I see what's happened. Ooh, that's cold. That is cold. It's sitting at 0.1 degrees. But back on the gratitude thing. You need to realize the things that you're grateful for. And I think one has to also be grateful for the things, the challenges, the ability to be challenged, and not to take that for granted, because I think we forget that even the difficult times, one can be grateful for that, because that's when you grow. You grow through these uncertainty, being able to learn something about yourself. Break. Stubborn piece of ice. Break. Break. It is a stubborn piece of ice. I got it. And the ability to know that if you fall, can't fall too hard because you're not high enough. You know? Oh, look at this thing. Look at it. All ice. Yes. iced up real good, and this is me procrastinating. But we shall proceed. 3, 2, 1, fun! Wow! 3, 2, 1, fun! The shoulders. Alright, we're in. And breathe. You know, it's really interesting. The mind runs wild during procrastination. But as soon as you overcome that, I just had a feeling of being so powerful in terms of I overcame that wall. I overcame that wall. This weekend was fun. I sorted out the cable on the lawn, packed everything away. It's just one bin of stuff that I still need to figure out where I'm gonna keep it, because I don't want to throw that stuff away. I know I'm going to be using it. And I had spent some time with friends, and it's amazing like how you find things out for yourself in terms of what you need to be I don't even know how to acknowledge getting out of your mind. I think that's what it is, getting out of my mind. In terms of not being in here too much, just go see some friends and spend some time with them. And it does wonders. Yesterday we had a fun time exploring. Went out to a farmer's market and just have a walk around there. Like I could buy anything, but it was fun just getting out. Came back, they invited me back over for dinner. But it's recognizing that you need to get out, and we are social creatures, and if you're continuously eat, sleep, work, so the website thing is met with a hurdle that I'm still trying to get over to get to the next stage of that website. But I've found now some material that I can use to build this, and I've got some photos together, and I've organized some work for today. I'm going to go and pick up some more cable. I've actually decided, because I'm still in that quick cash, tomorrow's cash kind of thing, and a buddy of mine is an electrician, and he has loads of cable that he wants to strip, but he never gets to it because he's too busy. So I said to him, okay, well, I'll do your deal. I'll strip the cable and we'll split the profit. And so he's happy with that because it's overtaking his little workshop there. So I'm going to go and pick all that cable up, and it might be a few trips because I know it's a lot. That's heavy cable. And got my washing done yesterday because my washing machine broke months ago. The control board failed because I figured I can repair it. And that washing machine was my 21st gift from my mom and dad when they came to New Zealand the first time. And I nursed it along, kept on fixing it, replacing things, and it's just had a long life now. Problem is, the main control board on this thing it's called potted in or epoxied in, but what they do is to prevent moisture from getting into the electronics over time, they put a epoxy resin on the electronics, so there's no way that you can get to the electronics to repair it. So it's a throwaway, that one now. But I'm going to convert it into another thing later down the track. I feel like throwing that thing away because I need when I'm mixing my bonsai soil and these kind of things, it's always quite a task to try and wash all the pumice down and so forth in a bin with a basket type of thing. So I figured I could take that washing machine and build something like a concrete mixer, but because it's got a perforated drum, it'll work perfect for washing the pumice, and I can even install some different size of grid to actually sort the sizes of pumice and particles out, and akadama and all things like that. But that's, so I don't want to throw it away yet. I may strip it down just to start throwing away some of the I was having a conversation yesterday with friends of mine, with those friends, saying, gosh, I feel like such a hoarder, but I'm conflicted with myself because I know I use the things. Like this phone mount and the one that I use on the lawn, I've constructed out of stuff that I have hoarded, and here we go. So yes, but there has to be a line. There has to be a line. Anyway, so that was fun. Committing. I'm hoping this week, if I don't hear from the council today, I'm going to call them. Today will be the 3rd business day, and the lady that I spoke to from the council last week said somebody will come back to me in 3 business days. Today is the 3rd business day, so I am watching that clock. So I believe so by in the afternoon, I think I'm going to call them on the way to that job. So I need to set up that meeting. So this call will be the call that sets up the meeting at the site. And the reason why I want to have the meeting is because the base cost for the license is $1,617. I don't know what that base price includes. It doesn't stipulate that. So that's why I want to have the pre-application meeting to see exactly what I'm going to be in for, because I don't want to get to the end of the application and then they want to charge me $3,000 and I'm not ready for that. So I've got my clothes washed. They're drying now. See if I can find another washing machine online on Marketplace. It's cheaply, like $20, and I'll fix it up. Alright. Could feel the cold hitting bone now. 13 minutes, I think. May not be 13 minutes, or maybe only 10 minutes because I was waffling before I got in. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So I'm going to go and do the exercises now. I'm going to quickly pull out all the gear that I need for this afternoon. Pack it in my ute. I'm going to go and organize picking up all that cable. I need to do one trip into the city and include both these situations. I don't want to back and forth. I don't have the fuel for that now. I had a lovely skin down or barbecued salmon fillet last night. Those friends were, he's like, because he never cooks. She always cooks. And so when he well, he never, not a lot that I know of, but when he does, he's got some skill, the fellow, and he surprised me with a nice piece of salmon. I haven't had salmon in a while, you know, not like that. It's mainly just sushi and these kind of things, but oh, let me just work through that one. That wall's a bit high. I needed some, that's right. Saturday I realized I need to spend some time. I missed my opportunity for doing some work on my Japanese black pines. These are my bonsai trees. They need candle cutting in summer. I think I still got time. I need to get onto it, but I've got about, I think it's 150 left. 150 Japanese black and red pine seedlings, small. So I wanted to do seedling cuttings, because when they grow from seed, the roots can, you know, if this is the trunk, the roots can come out here, or they can come out here, you know, all staggered. And from a bonsai perspective, you want all the roots to come kind of not symmetrically, but all from the one point. And also when you do the seedling cutting, so you actually wait until they're a certain age and color, and then you cut the stem, and then you make them shoot new roots, and it makes for awesome little shohin bonsai, so smaller bonsai, and mame. So I wanted to do half of them like that, but I realized I left it too long because the stem started hardening up, and I think that's way past the can-do date. So I've decided, okay, that's fine, I'll grow them all out. This batch will all be large trees, because in 7 years time, those trees, I can sell them for $400 a pop. So that could be cool. I don't know where I'm gonna put all 150, but we'll see what's left. You know, they don't all have to be big. If I have a, but far out, that could be a deposit on a property. Really, it could be. Okay, that's enough. I'm done. Slow movements. Slow movements. actually not a bad workout. I think people use clubs and then you do this thing. I'm going to try that with this pole. Whew.